Hello. Hi, my loves. I feel like I'm almost sneaking back here because I promised to schedule this live. I didn't. I apologize. I didn't forget. I actually felt so bad. Because a couple of people asked me. But listen, the thing about it is, if I'm guided to not schedule it, I won't. So I didn't. But we're going to get into all this good weekend energy. I'm going to try to make this quick, but y'all know whenever I say that, I make it long-winded and quick, and long-winded and stories, long and short of the stories, and the short of the stories of the long-endedness of it all. Can you see? I'm drinking my mushroom coffee in my cup that says, "Make today your bitch." Okay? My loves, every day you should be making your bitch. Not even in a bad way. It's not even like you need a dog walk confirmation. 747 on the time here, okay? And 747 as an angel number, possible area code involved. 747, that would also be, I'm seeing 811 as an angel number. Somebody could be a Leo or a Cancer that maybe needs to hear this message, or that's in relation to whatever is about to come out in these cards. I got I'm doing it a little different. I'm just like, hey, let me do it. I haven't, like, if y'all can see my mirror in there, right? You can see my mirror, obviously, but the table back there, it's a little messy. I usually do, not usually. See, you see my brain, my spiritual brain is diving back to that timeline. When I first started heavy doing collective general readings on live, I only exclusively really did them at my table, right? And it's because I have, like, my little altar space there. But then I slowly but surely started to learn that your altar space, channeled message, is you. You're the altar. Man or woman, you are the altar. You should tell your children as well. Because I don't want to say man, woman, or child. Your kids are the altar, right? So also, don't take this as a goddess altar, worship me. No. You're the altar because if you worship or love a higher power, you also should vehemently be loving yourself. If you're loving yourself, why wouldn't you be confirmation the altar? And it says water star vibes. I think that's one of the that's one of the readers I subscribe or follow to on YouTube. So something about YouTube as a platform could be prevalent because 2 notifications just came through back to back on YouTube. Somebody's first name can start with a first, middle, or last name start with an A. Most definitely the first name. You or them. Because that's sticking out as well. And what water? So water sign. So I just said Cancer, Leo. So that's water, fire so far. So this could be a water sign dominant reading, or it could be emotionally charged with the water and the fire there. Passion, uproar, maybe some water to cleanse it out. Hopefully, divine, chosen, collective, my beautiful loves, my kings, my queens, my goddesses, my rising divine feminines, my people trying to just gotta make it, as Trey Songz used to sing back in the day. I feel like everything's coming out very relevant. Just gotta make it. I am seeing '06 in my head because I was in high school. I had a job at a jewelry store at the time. Somebody could be shopping for jewelry. Somebody shopping for rings and things. Ooh, that's what I heard. Because I saw myself selling an engagement ring to a guy that came into that store. It was my very first job. It was a jewelry store in a small little community plaza. Nice little family-owned jewelry store. Actually, it was cute. I bought a couple pieces there myself. I spent my own money that I earned there when I was there. It's crazy. Don't really do that. The business makes enough money. Just from all my youngins out there and even my older people that don't know. Unless it's like a banking system where, like, you're depositing your checks there and you get whatever, you know what I mean? But you know what I mean. Don't, unless it's like a reason or favorable to you, don't buy just because you work somewhere. Because they're already making money technically off you because God said everyone's underpaid right now. That's why everybody's acting so fucking wild. Maybe some people are feeling extra poverish, I just heard. No, and that is no diss to anyone in poverty. We've all been there. And if you're saying you haven't, and if you haven't really, and you were born with a silver spoon, well, I ain't talking to you, bitch. Or whoever. So just, people need to know when they take social cues. This is going to be a very big, I feel it. My heart just started palpitating a little faster. This is I just heard take it or leave it message. So this could be an I said what I said type of message. And also, what goes around, comes all the way back around. So what I just heard, Justin Timberlake. Karma. So, yeah. We have karma going on. We have, so far, y'all, I need a pen and paper. All the things I just said, I already, like, I'm channeling so deeply, I can't even remember what I said 2 seconds ago. Okay, so we have water, we have fire, we have, so we have July and August. We have 11 for truth. We have August 11th could be a birthday. I'm also seeing 1/2018. So somebody, one of you guys' children, that's involved obviously with you, because it'd be your children, maybe was born in January of 2018. 888-222. Very significant. But let's get into this shit. Because I'm already like, what the fuck? No wonder it was like, and I said what I said. People so fucking stupid. So y'all, some of y'all be familiar when I pull books out. And I find it so cute when y'all message me and be like, oh, I started looking at that book or little passages. But like, I adore all of that, y'all. So even if I don't respond right away or whatever, or if I heart it and then like, because sometimes 2 days later I'll come back to the message when I have time. And I'll like write you a well thought out thing back. Like, you know, and if I don't, okay, it's not that I don't, you know what I mean? But just know that I notice everything and every little compliment, you know, because somebody messaged me, you know, and I only rolled my eyes just now because don't ever feel like because you said something nice to me and confirmation, it didn't come with a donation or something attached to it or you booking one of my services. It does not at all mean it's not appreciated. Okay, now for you gentlemen and sometimes nasty ladies, and I'm not calling you nasty because you're gay, I'm just like, I get hit on by women all the time. I've turned some ladies gay in my day. But I don't even eat pussy. So you can only imagine the vibrance of me, right, in person. But there's a difference between a compliment and it's like, oh, you're beautiful, or oh, I really enjoy it, whatever, you know what I mean? Something tasteful. Don't be in my shit talking about bend it over. You could get it. I could get what? Because whatever it is you got, I guarantee you talking like that, I ain't looking to get it. I don't want it. I reject it. I rebuke it. I dissipate it in the ethers. I'm not, baby, no. Just don't. Please. You see this book, how vibrant this book is? If you were to peel my fucking skin, did you see the light just beam off me? If you were to peel my skin off, that's what it looked like inside. A fucking rainbow, okay? Not because I'm gay. They want you to affiliate rainbows, by the way. Channel message with all just gay shit. So men are like, oh, no rainbow. This shit is your chakras. This shit is actually if they were to strip everything down, you know why they say we all look the same? Because our blood is actually different from each other. Our tissues and organs, the way we're ran, the way we're built, the genetic makeup we have, it is all kind of different depending on origin, ancestry, all that shit. The chakras that we all are born with that have the capability of being aligned and staying aligned. You see this? Doop, 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 doop. We all were born with those. Black, white, Chinese, Arabic, don't fucking matter. You could be orange, red, blue, or whatever the fuck. Think about, I just saw Avatar. Horus, blue. Avatar. Think Avatar, right? They found out that they were just similar. They wanted and needed kind of like the same things for civilizations, right? Even though they were two vastly different things. But one, America in this instance, very similar to Avatar. It's crazy how art imitates life and vice versa and versa versa. You would think they just already pre-wrote history somehow and then just put it on a loop. Don't tell them I told you. But, so it's like Avatar or whatever, right? So, y'all, don't let me get down the rabbit hole because I don't want to make this super long. I didn't even get to the fucking cards yet, yo. I'm so mad at myself. Oh, I swear to God. Okay, now I'm thinking about Matrix and the Mad Hatter. Shit, no, go back, please go back, rewind, slow this down. Y'all going too fast even for me. It's a lot of energy flowing, and my mind and my eye, I said my mind's eye, I couldn't, so somebody may have the initials FFF, somebody I'm hearing could be Frank, somebody could be needing to speak frankly, but y'all are definitely fabulous, focused, and fierce, okay, and that's, again, masculine and feminine. You might be, fierce, somebody is fiercely falling down from adversity, because I was about to just say fiercely plowing through adversity, but somebody is falling. And that happens, you know, I just heard slipping, I'm falling, I can't get up, DMX. Shout out to DMX, always, legend. But, y'all, I really want to finish my fucking point about what the fuck I was saying, please. What? Okay, the rainbows. You must not care if I get back to that. You're like, oh, it's not important. So apparently, listen, y'all, I'm so sorry for the side. Y'all be seeing me do side notes. For the people that are new here, hi, Isis So They Lose / T the Goddess via IG live right now. And Isis So They Lose via YouTube platform and my Facebook. So for those of you who are new to me, you're probably like, what is going on here? For those of you who are new to tarot, spirituality, light workers, seers, just whimsical, eccentric things. Hey, y'all already know. When you pop in different spaces and different places, different timelines, different things just happen. So I don't really have to explain too much to y'all. But for my newcomers and anyone that's back, I love you so much for being here. I hope you fundamentally find something intriguing, interesting, educational, and or just like maybe you needed to laugh tonight. And I actually find myself very entertaining. So I don't know about you guys, but I think I'm a hoot. So owls, third eye. Horus, back to this. Oh, avatars! Again, it's lead. You see how my mind leads me back to where it really wants to go, even when they talking to me about 27 things, y'all. This is a big general collective message, like all signs involved. So I feel like I just wanted to be like, let's get locked and loaded. Oh yeah, so the mission. Oh, America. Y'all trying to distract me because you don't want to tell me. You don't want me to tell. Okay, so it's like America right now, right? Like they, like weapons of mass destruction. I'm seeing like Cat Williams say like America, that orange motherfucker. Oh, we just bullies. Everybody want to bully somebody. Okay, like they did an Avatar to take their resources. And Avatars wanted to share their resources and grow more and be spiritual and love life. And, kind of like me. And America, let's just say, are fascist, bully pieces of shit humans that are like reptilians or demons or devils or... I'm hearing, I'm a rebel. What's that? Paint the town red? I'm a bad bitch. I'm a devil. Anyway, y'all, let me get into these fucking cards because my downloads be so crazy when I don't even look at the cards. They're loose. Like some of y'all bitches pussies are. Man, this is the second, my lipstick, I'm sorry. This is the second, damn. This is the second time, I swear to God. This is the second live in a row. My ancestors really is putting a lot of emphasis on the fact that some of y'all got loose pussies. Okay? But I hope that I don't want to talk about nobody's loose pussy. I don't have a loose pussy, so that's not something I really want to discuss. Not my business. Somebody's ancestors wants them to take a SIDS bath. Yeah, girl, you need some Epsom salt and some vinegar and some Florida water for that pussy. Maybe somebody has a low IQ. I didn't say it before you get mad. I didn't say your IQ was low. It came out in the pre-shuffle several times, so I don't know if your IQ is extremely low or it's several of you, hopefully not the divine, but karmically, that have a low IQ. Just I'm falling. Like your brain is just oozing out, just of all the orifices in your just. In case you don't know what an orifice is, oh, there's 2 cards here. So maybe there's 2 bird brain, low IQ idiots. But like your nose, your orifices, your holes. So it's like your brain. I'm seeing an image, like how my son draws these. They're called splunkies. They're like little demon-looking things, and they do shorts and music or whatever. They're demon thing looking things, but he loves drawing them. It reminds me of Edward Scissorhands type vibes, but animated. So you look like I'm seeing Frankenstein zombie nigga. Basically, you a walking meat suit, and your brain meat is visibly spiritually falling out your nose, your mouth, your ears, and I'm hearing. At this point, it's not just your pussies and dicks that's imbalanced. It stinks. Your stench. You can't, even if you don't take your pants off, all of it, you're filthy. That's what I heard. Why all y'all nasty motherfuckers spiritually give yourselves? I mean, God ends up letting your spirit smell through, so I guess that's not something you could help, so I'm not even going to ask that question. Y'all just too stupid to realize it. And I think God blocks y'all sense of smell, so y'all don't even realize you smell, and then you like, well, that must be somebody else. Or y'all so used to the dinginess. I don't know. Because how could you not smell? Like, if I do sweat a lot, which it doesn't happen often, but like, I could be extremely hot and still not like sweat super a lot. But if I start sweating, and even if it's not, like, it's also what you feed yourself too. Like, I don't stink when I sweat. I smell little seasoned. perhaps, but I don't stink. You know what I mean? Like, not even my kids starting to sweat. He got, I don't want him to hear me. His armpits and shit. It's a little touchy. And they was smelling like onions. My nigga is like, I guess that's what happens to boys. I never stunk that bad. He only ate. He was smelling bad. Confirmation. So I put lemon and lime juice and some vinegar and a little salt in the thing. Mixed it together with some baking soda. Did like a clay with a little bentonite clay. Pulled it right out of there. And I only use that on him now once a week. And his armpits never stink. And he halfway up. He more vegetarian than I am. Thank God, because that boy, he would, like, boys, y'all be stinking. So that's another thing. That's another message. Some of y'all sons, y'all need to keep up with their hygiene. Or also, I'm hearing, is some of y'all sons is approaching the age where they're about to be in the street and you can smell them, smelling it on themselves, gentlemen. Don't just let your son go out there and explore pussy unaware because that's what your daddy did. You better tell your son about some safe sex. At the very least, if you don't let him have a low IQ and get a fucking STD, okay? Like, don't do that. Don't let him bring a low IQ bitch home with a baby. Don't do that. Let's save ourselves the trouble if we can, parents of the world, okay? Teach your kids safe sex. And if you don't feel comfortable talking to them about it, at the very least, you better sit them down for an educational course and sit there in the back with a dictionary. If they got, bitch, I don't give a fuck how you figure it out. But don't let the streets, Instagram, TikTokers, and these other little gangsta fucking fresh and sorry ass, and I'm not calling them fresh if something happened to them, if they, you know, whatever. I'm just talking about some of them kids is nasty. And they nasty because they nasty. We all, confirmation, we know what happens when the hormones start raging. I started fucking as a teenager, okay? Thank God I was just a little clean of a girl, okay? Because I was fucking young. And a 16-year-old, no, I think he was 15, and I was about 13, 14. And I only had sex with him. Side note, I'm just telling y'all a little story. Confirmation, God said, make sure you keep it honest if you want something. Yes, and I only had sex with him for like 3 years. I didn't have sex with somebody new again until I was like 16, right? So cause I wasn't like a fresh, run the streets, little fresh, hot-tailed bitch. I came from a very abusive household, and I lived in a really, like, you know, nice mid-upper scale, I guess. Not upscale, but like a above mid-level brand new home, you know, whatever. And it was a place for, like, Philly niggas at the time. Like, their parents, you know, you made more money in Philly than then moving to Delaware. So he was like a Philly-raised bad boy, and he looked like D'Angelo, actually. I bet you if I called that, I know, if I called that nigga right now, he'd be like, oh, how you doing? What's up, girl? Like, that nigga love me still to this day. I feel it in my soul when I just, he love this shit out of me. He still love me, but we were each other's first. I knew I was his first too, but, you know what, thinking back on it, I do got fond memories of that nigga, because I feel like we grew each other up. You know what I'm saying? He was my first bad boy. He was like my first fuck nigga, but actually he wasn't a fuck nigga. When I think back on it, like we were kids, like all the way adolescents, right? And that's a side note to y'all too. Some of y'all need to excuse yourselves for the mistakes or choices you made in your youth. And when I'm talking about your youth, I ain't just talking about the age bracket I just said. Like, let's just say you made a really crazy relationship decision at 25. 25 is older, right? But at 25, maybe you didn't learn a critical fucking lesson, right? So here's just a thing. If you know you made the mistake or made a choice that you kind of is like, damn, I could have rerouted that. Because I don't regret shit at all. At all. But if I could have rerouted that or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, I do that thought process so I know how to talk to my kid. You know what I mean? Like, my dad was only the second person I told and I say only, not like I told 50 million loving people, y'all. I say only because he would have been the first person I told. He was only the second person I told because some bitch from my childhood I was cool with at the time. Well, we was best friends at the time. I don't know, whatever that bitch. So she was downstairs. We rode the school bus together. So we came home after school. I was in 8th grade. And it was like one of them breaks. It was fall time. Yeah, it was Thanksgiving. And he had came to my crib, you know, after school, whatever, blah, blah. So that's the only reason my dad wasn't the first person I told. But that as soon as that weekend came, right, he took me, like he always picked me up to go on a weekend. And we went to the mall. Quick story time. And it don't never be quick, but My dad keep coming through these readings, y'all. Like, Father God, the Father's in heaven. I made a post about this earlier. Go watch my full live from 2 days ago. But, y'all, fathers of the world that listen to me, I am a true daddy's girl, right? And I'm not saying you'd ever want your daughter. And the ambition, hold on, let me put these down when I say this. I'm very serious. The ambition is never to want your daughter, I'm geared to say girlfriend, wife. Like, don't ever make even your children an object of competition or insecurity by, even if you're trying to show them something aspirational, right? My dad never ever compared me or said, oh, when you confirmation, when you get older, you know, I really admire Sade. I want you to be like Sade. No, my dad always said, I want you to be the biggest parts of yourself. It was never a but. It was never a frequency of something else afterwards. It was, I want you to be you. And if you don't know who you are, that's okay. You're going to change so much through your life by the time you're my age. Which I'm around that age now. He wasn't, he told me, because my father passed very young. He was only 44, turning 45 when he died. But it's just like, and my dad was so super young when I was younger, and I didn't even know I had like I knew my pops was cool, and he looked super young, but I didn't know my dad was as young as he was, because my mom was older. She already lied about her age, whatever. I'm not even gonna get into that. But y'all, either which way, parenting is so deeply rooted in how we are ready to address, face, and be honest with ourselves about our inner workings. Your kids literally are gifts, not just because they're blessings, right? They're gifts because it's an opportunity to kind of relive your childhood. The good parts of it and the bad parts of it. But the bad parts of it, you're supposed to reroute them so you can experience the joy of maybe what you missed through the eyes of your kid. Like, fundamentally, confirmation. If you have a child, even if you don't phrase it like I just did, or had that light bulb realization verbiage, if you smile when your kid smiles, you know what I'm talking about, even if you ain't say it like I just said it. If you're not a parent, but you a uncle or you a aunt, you got a niece, you got some nephews, you a social worker, you a teacher, you just a neighborhood cool person, you hand out, icicles to the neighborhood kids when it's hot or whatever. If you have a nurturing spirit about you, you could even be that nurturer in your friend group, right? But you need to understand that when you show love to somebody that's a child or that you could tell needs guidance. Example myself, like what I'll be doing here with y'all. I mean, confirmation. I was about to say that in a rude way. Let me reword. You can't do what I do because I'm me. I don't say that out of arrogance. I say that out of you shouldn't want to do what I do. You shouldn't. You should only want to do what you need to do. My mission ain't your mission. But we all have similarities in our own authentic missions, right? That's why I always say we all are on our own timelines, right? My timeline might be here, right? And yours is right here, but that doesn't mean mine's actually higher. That's not what... Think about it like a graph, right? It's a big-ass graph. You see my hand? It's a big-ass graph. So you might start here, then you go down here, then you go up here, then you go down here. We're all just graphing along life, you understand? We're a giant graph all together. And we all, even to the government, we're a giant graph. And we make up decimal points. And we all have our little bullet points on the graph. But those graph lines, those are all of our separate different timelines. And at some point, if you remember in math, all those graph lines, all those different colors, end up at some point crossing and intersecting and merging. That's when we're meeting each other and networking each other. Shit, even beefing with each other. Or somebody may have a one-sided beef with you and they got a low-ass IQ. And now maybe you exercise their intersection and they're like, maybe I should take a seat, I just heard. We're all here for different reasons. And some people think that, I'm geared to say, hating you deprives you of an experience with your own life. 8:11 on the timer. Very prevalent here. Very prevalent. Listen here, mark my words, very current energy. No one should ever have the motherfucking capability to hate you enough for any reason, unless you did something horribly malicious to them, to hate you into submission of you hating yourself. That is the most ridiculous, nonsensical shit that anyone will ever be able to manipulate you into. And if they are successful in that, my dear, I hate to tell you, but it's going to be a long road to crawl yourself out of that dark night of a soul. And it's not something I would ever advise. That's not a rabbit hole you want to go into. Alright? There's drugs I would say try before trying to deal with somebody who sucks your fucking soul dry. I'm not saying trying drugs. I'm just making the comparison that deep. Like, it might be easier to go to rehab for a little 3-month drug issue that you had for 3 weeks and keep going to AA and stay sober, then it may be harder to break a soul tie confirmation with a soul sucking energetic parasite. And I tell you this from experience. And sometimes it's not even because you want to still be connected to the parasite. You don't. Everything in your being feels sick even when you're around them. You don't even know why you confirmation. You don't even know why the fuck you even called them. But it's that cord. It's that they're sitting in the corner somewhere. They're going to call me. No, they're going to call me. They're going to call me. No, I don't give a fuck, man. Fuck them. They're going to call me. And people that know how to, like, manipulate energy, which is a real thing. People that don't even know how to manipulate energy. But if they were talking about you for 4 fucking days straight, somehow, some way, energetically, you're gonna, like, even if you don't have intuition, even if it's not turned on, you're gonna, like, get pings in your head. And those pings are thoughts. You're gonna start thinking about that person when you don't even want to be thinking about that person. Like, why am I thinking about my cousin? Why am I thinking about my uncle? Hey, why am I thinking about my baby dad? Why am I thinking about my mammy? Why am I thinking about my brother? Why am I thinking about my ex-friend? Why am I thinking about this bitch? Why am I thinking about my god sister? Why am I thinking... You know what I mean? Because you're like, I don't even fuck with none of these people. I don't even fuck with you. I don't fuck with you. That's why I heard little stupid ass bitch. Like, that's how some of y'all feel about these people that keep coming up in your head. And then you think it keep coming up because it's like, I must still be raging. I must still be unhealed. And some of you are. And some of you are just like, at that healing part that is like, you're detached, but it's like, fuck, man, I'm trying to keep it a good day. And why the fuck this... I don't want to be thinking about this raggedy bitch. Confirmation. Damn. Baby, divine masculine, one of you, or some type of masculine, you said, fuck that raggedy bitch. I don't want to think about you. I don't want to know about you. I don't want to hear about you. I don't want to talk about you. I don't want to see you, bitch. That's what I just heard. So, yeah, so, listen, if you know yourself, right, and you know intimately, you don't know everything about yourself, you're not totally healed, you'll never be totally healed till you die. That's the trick. You're always on a journey. Life is a journey. Yeah, I just heard love is a battlefield. And no, the fuck it's not. And if it is a battlefield, it should be you and your lover against whoever the fuck else. It shouldn't be you against that person battling to either prove love or get love or receive. Get the fuck out of here with that. This is 2026. Struggle love is a thing of the past. At least for me and anybody that rocks with it and resonates with my energy and what I be talking about. Because I don't know who in this economy. This is not the economy to have struggle love. Everybody already struggling. What we need to be struggling with our love for? You see how high gas is? Groceries. Spa treatments have gone up. My ladies that go, you know what I'm talking about. Confirmation. I say it so wearily. Listen, all type of shit is high. And you want me to come home and have to smoke not one blunt like I usually would enjoyably, but you need me to smoke 2 to deal with your raggedy ass and still not have a good time? And then you gonna be like, we fucking are fighting? I don't want to fuck you, and I'm tired of fighting with you. I wish you would go fuck somebody else and fight to never be here again. That's actually where I'm at mentally. And that's actually what I'm saying to myself. But I'm just sitting here, biding my time, waiting almost, it feels like, for you to die. And in the meantime, my soul feels like it's going into a black void. Yeah, that's not where you want to end up. I can say it like that so deeply because I've been there. I keep telling you, everything I talked about everything I always talk to y'all about, I either get the downloads, but usually when I get the downloads, I can put it in relation to something to break it down, to explain it. Yeah, that's why I am teacher. Yes. Neo, stop, please. I can't. I'm on a fucking roll. Please don't. I cannot. Man. Now I'm just seeing Neo in the Matrix doing this shit. I can't, man. I'm so sorry, y'all. I tried my best. Oh, blunts, smoking. You're stressing me. Oh yeah. Okay. So niggas and bitches, cause this for my men too. And I told y'all before, I have to keep highlighting it. But for my newcomers, I know it's, I'm so blessed. I'm so grateful. Any new followers, any new watchers, all that great shit. And if you keep coming back to my page and shit, just like, share, follow, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? All that good shit. But, oh my God, I can't even say like, share, follow, subscribe, y'all, without... Oh yeah, so gentlemen, I know I say a lot of... There's a bitch. That's why I'm bringing up women too. Y'all know when my notes are right. There's a bitch that stinks. Why does this... I wish these stinky hoes would stay about my shit. Can't you just respect my space enough to watch this shit when it's not fucking live? All, because I smell you. And if that's a nigga smelling like that, either you just got out of a dingy bitch or you done fucked so many dingy bitches or pussy. I just heard that your dick through the jeans is smelling like hot bacalao. I'm talking reverse King of Wands, burning ass, dick ass energy, nasty. You got drip, and you telling bitches it's pre-cum? Ladies, watch out for a fucking horny ass nigga that's just pulling his dick out, talking about he's so ready for you, he was oozing. That nigga got an STD. It is not normal to... Now, I will say this. If you sexy and you a divine feminine and you carry certain traits, some men do ooze. And it could be healthy. But the shit I'm smelling and seeing off this nigga, that is not what this is. This is not that. That nigga's diseased. Gird your fucking loins, I just heard. Devil Wears Prada of him. Maybe this man is damn low gay, because that man was gay in the movie. I love Stanley Tucci. Yeah, Devil's Wear Prada. He was like, gird your loins when Meryl Streep was about to come in. Maybe somebody first, last, or middle initial start with an M or an S. The ancestors told me to yell it again. Gird your loins. Oh my God. It's weekend energy too, y'all. Don't go out sad this weekend. Send this to one of your frisky homeboys. Tell them to join. Not join the talk, Tell them to watch or something. Because frisky bitches too. Yeah, you might want to... Some of y'all out here driving fast cars and shit. I just heard that. I heard in my ear, but I heard... Was it Hemi? Hellcat. Some of y'all got them, Mustangs. I'm hearing drug dealer. I'm seeing 90s style Axe and BMWs and shit, which ain't nothing wrong with that. I like me a little old school gangster nigga car for real. My grandmother Bessie, she used to only drive Lincolns. She was a pimp. And she was a God. Told you Jesus fuck with everybody. I keep telling y'all. I mean, not everybody. I mean, he don't fuck with you, but he be like, that's terrible. But I'm gonna pray for you. But y'all, let me try, because we got through one card confirmation, and I feel like I started on this bitch at least a good 11, 12 minutes ago. You can't fucking tell me Instagram's a bitch, because I feel like they don't do what Facebook do. You can't see how long you've been on this joint. It's a trick. Like when you go to the bar, I'm hearing, and there ain't no clocks in the bar, so you don't know what time it is, and you just in there getting wasted of all hours and shit. Can't even tell how long I've been on here. Anyway, y'all. Somebody in the Karmic Collective, they tried very hard to take your power, okay? They didn't want you to have balance or chakra alignment, okay? So, confirmation. They don't want me talking about it with my throat chakra neither. So, they played in your chakras, okay? They tried to play. I'm seeing a really big highlight with the A and the K, which is yellow, your solar plex, and your throat chakra. So they trying to play with your happiness, what makes you exuberant, what makes you glow. You know, with them also, they could make you be trying to not speak. They could try to be silencing you. They might want to mess up your third eye, which is also blue. So now or soon, there will be a majestic backfire coming from green, the heart chakra, and the root. They got the ancestors at the roots controlling this backfire. Okay, this is I just see, even though it says majestic, I see magnificent, and I'm hearing the word magician. So a lot of M's are involved in this reading, a lot of B's as far as initials. Yeah, y'all, I keep telling y'all, even if your ancestors aren't whatever you think they may be, or whatever they may have passed on, like before they passed on, right? People be thinking, side note, right? Y'all don't be praising y'all ancestors. Maybe, like, you know, you wear your t-shirt. Oh, shoot, damn. I was about to say, I felt an extra breeze. But listen, y'all, maybe, like, right, y'all wear y'all t-shirts for your passed on loved ones, right? Or you, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing or anything like that. I'm not mocking anybody's tradition or how they celebrate their passed on loved ones. That's not what I'm about to say. But what I am saying is, and I'm also not telling you to participate in things that you feel is a ritual that goes against whatever you may practice. Some people don't believe in having ancestor altars, right? I know in a lot of African and Hispanic and different cultures, even in European, they do honor ancestors, right? And it doesn't have to mean like Isis, Anubis, Sekhmet, Cleopatra. You know, it doesn't have to be an Egyptian royal lineage. It could be your grandmother, your great-grandmother, because they were great people. They were nice people, right? Now, that was them in their human form. In their spirit form, if they were great people down here and they're up there now, heaven isn't like here. Here is supposed to be like heaven. As above, so below. So if somebody was a good person here and they held high ranking in the neighborhood because of their character, they held a high-ranking position at a charity because they never were fraudulent. They always gave back. Up there, they're probably some type of ascended master for your bloodline. So what that means is when they sense trouble or when they sense, you know, and it's not just for people like me. It's for everybody. So they're going to, well, now, if you've lost ancestral protection, I'm geared to say for the karmics, then nobody's looking out for you. The devil doesn't even care. You're all out here alone, soulless with no spirits around you. I would say good luck with that, but good luck couldn't follow any of that. So you're just shit out of luck, I heard. So typically, if you're not one of those shitty fucked up demons, you have a spirit team, right? And your spirit team could be made up of, you know, somebody 5 generations back from your lineage that you never heard about, but you never knew about, that your mother or your father didn't even know, but your grandmother or your great-grandmother knew them, and nobody from those generations was alive to tell you that you look or you act or you have a way about you that's just like that person. Every time somebody in the bloodline is born and somebody, an ascended soul kind of not comes back through them, but that's why you get characteristic and traits. It's not just genetics. You get characteristic and traits of their energy because that energy flow follows your bloodline. It came from where you came from. No, it's not a stork system. Yes, we reproduce. But if God doesn't deem fit for a child to be born, it won't be born. It doesn't matter what little magic you possess. And if it's, let's just say that child is born that God did not intend to, I hate to break it to you like this too. I'm not trying to be a bitch or say you should have an abortion if a nigga don't fuck with you or if you poked a hole in the condom. I mean, that's really skeezy, but that's your business. You know what I'm saying? But, or you did spell work to get, you know what I mean? If trap a nigga, trap a bitch, because bitches be trapping niggas, shit, my baby dad trapped me, it traps everywhere, okay? Whoever, whatever gender. If you out here trapping and macking, honey trapping and all that other shit, God gonna fuck you up. And if you, like, are doing shit like that and God had no intention for that child to be born and it was still born, I'm not calling your child a curse. I'm not saying your child is unredeemable because God does pass down, allow generational curses to pass down. So it's like kind of no way around it. Sometimes after maybe a second, or maybe that original child, or a child that's being placated, I'm hearing, as someone's child that isn't, and it's stealing energy, time, money, consumption from a father or mother that should be contributing elsewhere, that family typically ends up cursed. Confirmation. Spiritual court notification at 8:26. There are karmic women right now going, that's why there's a lot of hating ass bitches. I mean, there's always hating ass bitches, y'all. But that's why there's a lot of hating ass bitches like want some murder, death, kill shit right now. Because they're like, how dare y'all tell these good men that we putting our blood in their food, that we fuck their family and fuck their friend. Now they testing our babies and finding out, suing us for child support. They divorcing us. And now they want to kill you. They want to kill me. Shit, bitches, you know bitches trying to kill. Bitches have tried to kill me over a nigga that ain't worth shit. So you can only imagine what the fuck of shit. Even when the nigga was worth shit. You know why he was? Because he was with me. I don't care how many retarded ass bitches he fucked before me. They could have been pretty as shit. I ain't never met no bitch he fucked outside of me that had intellect. And sadly, I've met a lot of them because he was fucking everybody. I met the ones before me, after me. I met some of them that were during me. Shit, I might have been related to or friends with some of them that he was fucking during me. Okay? Warlock, fucking retard nigga. But either which way, right? Demon dick fuck nigga. But it's like, you gotta understand, the frequency of everything is changing. It is changing. And if a bitch, karmic or not, because this is only some karmic shit. Ain't no bitch with no state of good mind would do this. But even a smart karmic bitch, but your emotions, the water of it, takes over so crazy that you're willing to risk your life, your livelihood, your kids, your body, yourself, your sound mind, your paycheck, all that shit, just to try to get at, hurt, and even if you did successfully hurt somebody's feelings real quicker, or make somebody lose out on the opportunity, you making God really mad because, you know what I mean? Like, you already wasn't supposed to be doing that and fucking that and doing that and la 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 la. So, but then to make matters worse, it's like insult to injury, I'm hearing. Then you tried to stomp and hold somebody back and down after they was like, yo, take that nigga, cool. Like, not even on some, oh, I'm scared. Cool, you can have him. No, on some bitch, I've been done with that filth bucket 2 years ago. When bitches and niggas, all niggas, PSA, your bitch leaves you 2 months to 2 years, depending on how long y'all been dealing with each other. She already left you before she left you. Y'all be like, man, women be so cold-blooded. She just woke up one day and was like, oh, she don't love me no more. No, nigga, there was probably 172 warnings. That's very specific. It's probably 172. Okay, we'll go with that. Warning signs along the way that built up, and or she probably told you on numerous occasions that things weren't working for her. And it wasn't just small things. It maybe started out that way, but maybe it was big things. And maybe it was only big things once every 3 months. And then it got to every 3 weeks. Then it got to every 3 days. Then it got to every 3 fucking hours. To the point that the bitch didn't even give a fuck if you was cheating or not. Confirmation. Niggas be like, oh, she don't know I'm cheating. She ain't say nothing. She ain't asked me. I fucked her friend 2 days ago. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. No, nigga, I ain't give a fuck because I ain't feel like, oh, I gave a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna like plead that I didn't care. Of course, that's messy as shit. But if anything, it's more, I threw up. It was disgusting. Even it's like you doing what? With who? What? So you even shittier than I thought you were? So people be having really weird state of minds. They be thinking, oh, confirmation. She's a seer is the notification. That's somebody else I follow. I'm a seer, y'all. So they be thinking. This is what they be thinking. Thinking come from not knowing. They're idiots. Oh yeah, I'm gonna hurt her feelings. She gonna feel inadequate. She gonna stick by me. I stuck her with a baby. You know, she a looker, but she's not looking at her best right now because I done drug her through the mud. That's what they thinking. And it's like, oh, she don't even, I left the house. I got keys to the crib. I got keys to 5 other bitches' houses. I don't give her no money. Ooh, I'm winning. She don't even know. Whole time at home, like, God told me. Yeah, I was a little upset, I was a little hurt. I tried to give you a hint upon a hint of a hint of a hinter of a hint, asked you a question. And I'm feeling real guided to say if I ask you a motherfucking question, it's because I already know the motherfucking answer. Good vibes. Notification just came through, confirmation. So if I asked this dumb nigga something, he was too illiterate to understand. I already knew the answer. I already know. A lot of us ladies and gentlemen, y'all intuitive too. Y'all ask a bitch a question, you already know she fucked your friend. You just waiting like, I cried about it to myself as a man 3 days ago. I'm just been working out through it. Just waiting this bitch. I'm about to laugh in your face. You about to lie to me? You about to lie and act like you ain't fucked my pops? Ooh, somebody fucked your dad. Shit. That been coming up too. That one of y'all bitches fucked somebody, uncle and they pappy. I ain't gonna judge y'all. Because I was about to say, what type of whores you be fucking? But like, what type of whore did I have a child by, right? We all fuck whores sometimes. It's okay, y'all. As long as you ain't catch no diseases and you stayed away from them and rebuke them to the devil. It's okay. It's okay. We all fuck up. Players be fucking up too, y'all. It's life experience. It's part of my job. It's like, you gotta teach through your examples. It's just stupid. I mean, it's not stupid. It's good. But it's just like, yeah. But anyway, niggas be dumb as shit. So you ask them questions, bitches or niggas alike. Even like with your kids. And it's like, you ain't picked up by now that if I ask you a motherfucking question, and this where niggas and bitches is stupid. Because if I say, yo, did you fuck my friend? Real calm. Like I said it, calm as shit. Calm as shit. You ain't even asked, why did I ask you that? You didn't look taken aback like it was absurd. You just like, no. You looking everywhere but in my face. I'm like, no, hey. And then you start acting erratic. You know, nobody else makes me feel retarded except you. Newsflash. You should have felt retarded when you stuck your dick in that motherfucking subway tunnel. That any of them dirty bitches I used to hang with have. Yeah. That's another reason why they used to be mad. They knew I was never no dirty bitch, but they were behind the scenes sucking at everybody. I mean, go after the party, it's the after the party, and after the party, it's the hotel lobby, and I was going home minding my business, fucking my nigga that I was going home to. Sometimes, yeah, I had a side nigga jump off here and there, shit. My baby dad was a jump off. What's up, jump off? This is a little nickname, y'all. What's up? I knew he was a fucking retard nigga when I met him because he had the word jump off tattooed on his fucking arm. I don't know what confirmation. Jesus. And I turned him down when I first met him, just for the record. I feel like I gotta put that out there. And then my dad coincidentally fucking died. And you know what? I told that nigga when I met him. I was like, you know, I could never date you. Because it was a lot of chemistry. But thinking back on it, it was demonic fucking chemistry. Ladies, anytime something feels too good, you should be scared. Because meeting somebody and all of a sudden it's butterfly, your nervous system is ticking. And it's like, you're like, like nervous giggles. No, your nervous system is like, he wants to kill you. He's going to kill you. He's going to kill you. Stay away from them niggas. Stay away from them niggas. I'm seeing that interview at the Breakfast Club, the dude from In Living Color, and he was like, who are these niggas? We should stay away from these niggas. That is what that is. You understand that feeling? That's that ding, 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 ding. Who are these niggas? We should stay away from these niggas. That's that feeling, ladies and gentlemen. Niggas, men, kings, replace the word nigga with bitch. Alert your bodies. Your body is alerting you. Your chakras are beaming through. Alert. She's gonna kill us. Danger, pussy. Like, come on, y'all. Your energy, if you train it, will know. And then you'll know up here too. But sometimes y'all chakras just know. And your mind's like, well, damn, it's a fat ass. I mean, maybe she worked out today and didn't shower. It's just a little taint. When your dick is permanently tainted, which I hope it don't happen to you. But don't say I ain't told you. So, listen, moral of the story is, because I got shit to do. And so I probably will be back on here to give y'all a little late night full energy read treat. And also because I really want to get into the weekend energy because it's still so many more downloads that I did write down. Plus, I have none of these cards look dangerous on a pivotal level, like, right? So it's not like I'm skipping a warning for y'all. I'm not skipping no warning. I would never skip a warning for y'all. But I will be back later. I promise. I promise. I promise. Do you believe me? I believe me. So if you believe me and I believe me, I think I'll be right back here. I feel like we can do it. I feel like we got this. Y'all be back and I'll be back. And we'll be back together. So I'm going to try. No, I'm going to do it. Do it. When you want to manifest something, when you make sure you're on task, y'all don't be like, I'm going to try. Be like, I'm going to do it. Be a doer. Ricky Bobby, if you're not first, you're last. Bobby comes up a lot. Maybe somebody that first, last month that start with a B. Or Bobby, Robert. That comes up randomly in a lot of my readings. The word, like the word Bobby? Is Bobby a title or something? I mean, are y'all eating capriati's Bobby sandwiches? Like the Thanksgiving subs? I don't fucking know. Maybe somebody's eating a sub. Yeah, because that's not pastrami. I haven't had pastrami in so fucking long. But I did. There was this sub place out here I used to get, what is that, pastrami? It was some hot pastrami sandwich with like $1,000 dressing on it. I know that sounds kind of weird, especially to anybody Muslim and stuff. I get it if you don't hear me. But I think they got beef pastrami. But you know what I mean? I don't eat pastrami at all no more. I don't really eat cold cuts. But yeah, I gotta go. Because y'all see me. My I was about to say my stupid ass. But I am goofy. When I say stupid, I mean like goofy. Because ain't nothing dumb about me. Could never be a dumb bunny if I tried. I mean, I have acted stupid before. But, you know, sometimes you gotta play your role. And let people show you what they rather do. So you can make an accurate decision on what you want to do. So maybe close out message just for, not tonight as a total, but right now. This is secret. Come here. Yeah, as some of y'all are dating somebody and it's new or it's a new, I'm hearing, okay, reunification, or you just overall don't trust this person, but you feel like skeezy doing like a test. She can say, you don't really want to send a homie in and be like, can you try to fuck my girl, see if she could. Like, I think like that's weird. And if you already want to do that, you probably have the indicator that person 95% probably will do it. So I just mean like, right, let's say like you supposed to get up with somebody tonight, man or woman, right? And let's just say as a man, right, like with the chick, you, no matter what the relationship is, you were very attentive to your plans, meaning you followed up with her, one time or two, like y'all spoke today, you make sure you hit her up and was like, yeah, so we going out at 9, I'm gonna meet you at 10, or you coming over after you go out with your girls, and she left you on red, or it's been hours, and it's one of those more like, nah, she a busy chick and that happens, more like, every time you're supposed to get up or something, hey, you know what I mean? Type shit, type vibes, type shit. But then when she needs your help or needs a ride or needs some money, I'm hearing, or even kids' snacks, what DoorDash orders, I guess, they're like blowing up your phone. Technically, me and you, we already, come on, baby, you already know what she's doing. She using you. That's simp activities, because you know that. She using you. But if you want that final test tonight, ladies too, because there are some ladies, I'm telling you, niggas be gigolos. Don't answer them no more when they text you tonight and they get ready to need that cash app. Because I'm hearing somebody's going to need cash app for an Uber. Whoever needs that cash app for an Uber later and or a DoorDash at their house when they're getting home late. Because they're like, oh, I'm so drunk. Can you help me, babe? And you're like, oh, well, I'll come over. No. No, it's like you. Maybe you live 30 minutes away. You know what I mean? There's going to be an excuse there, right? But either way, don't send it. And if this person isn't somebody you have a child with, or like a legal situation, or you don't live with them in this particular, I would block them. Or just like, if you have the willpower, let them keep calling or see the messages and don't answer anymore. And then don't like reinitiate conversation a day or two later. No, I mean, just cut this person off. Because whoever this person is about to ask you for like Uber money or food money or whatever. I'm not saying don't help someone in need if you have a drunk friend that's trying to get home. Like, oh, see, the guy as I watched her reading earlier told me not to help anybody with an Uber. No, I mean, this is very specific. Like, you have somebody, and it could be a friend as well, or, a lover or a fuck buddy, but somebody that is using you. Like somebody that you know you've already had these thoughts about. Like as soon as I said it, and you're not fucking crazy and shit, you have that person that came to mind. Because you know they have this type of pattern with you. Okay? Whether it's a new person, I would say no less than 3 months, right? Or somebody older in your life, like been in your life for a while. So tell them no. And some of you might get a little sad after you do it, not because you feel guilty, you're actually going to feel good about it. But then when they call you or text you, I wouldn't answer the phone because this person probably is going to be really hostile. But when they text you, if you're not ready to acknowledge the real reaction they may give you, don't read it until a couple days or something. Because, so I don't want y'all to get upset either and then double back to somebody and then do something for them after they cut you out. Because some of these people are just going to leave it alone and like move on to their next pride to get money or whatever. And some of these people are going to be like, oh, well, I will never fuck with you again. Well, what type of bullshit is that? Well, fuck you. And like, you never want this digger pussy again? Oh, well, I'll go talk to my other bitch. Like, they might say some shit that really try to hurt you. Here's the thing. Good. Because you should want to see that. Not, you don't want that, right? But you should want to know if that person holds the capability to shit on you in that manner when you're telling them no. Even if somebody isn't using you, if you're in a mutually exclusive, mutually beneficial relationship, and I don't just mean like 50-50 with finance and stuff. When I say mutually beneficial, y'all are there for each other. And if you can't be there for a person, and I'm not talking about like a death or like homeless, no, I just mean like they might need $20 and you don't get paid till tomorrow, and the money you have is for you and your kids. You're a responsible adult. It's reasonable. You're like, maybe in a couple of days, but I can't get you today. And they're like, man, fuck you. And it's like, we was just good 2 days. Like, what the fuck is your problem? Like, over $20. That person only be around you and probably other people. It's not just you, so don't take it personal. Because they're users. And that's their that's part of their tactic. They don't even care that they're narcissistic or coming off arrogant or nasty. Because these are seasoned scammers. They've been doing this shit since they were kids because their parents used to guilt trip people for money. Their parents or mothers, oh, well, you already had a wife and I got pregnant. I'm here, and so maybe somebody's mom was a side bitch. So you're gonna do this. And it's like, I'm sorry. I don't care what somebody's reasoning is. If somebody's like, you got to, you have to. I don't care who the fuck it is. No, you don't have to fucking do shit. And you tell them motherfuckers to suck a dick. Confirmation. Did you hear how I said dick and it was a bang outside? Listen, God don't want nobody to be burdening themselves. When God says, please give me your burdens, you think that he told you to give him your burdens for you to take on some fuck nigga or retard bitch's burdens? Would that make sense to you? God wants you to give him your burdens, but he wants you to stockpile other people's ones that has the capability. Maybe they're not capable, maybe they're stupid, but you know that should have some sort of capability to earn and do on their own. You think that's what God made you for? Even if your destiny is to be like the best fucking mailman or the best, bank exec or the best whatever, that's still your best thing. God doesn't make your life for you to be your best for anybody but yourself and your fucking kids. And yes, your spouse, but even your spouse. God has plenty of things in the Bible that show you. Some of it's archaic and outdated, but a lot of it is real shit in the respect and moral level of it that a man and a woman are supposed to respect their motherfucking mutual relationship. It's not just a man respect the woman. Y'all respect each other. And if I, even as a woman, am married and I start disrespecting the fucking dog shit out of my husband, I would expect him, I would hope he had enough self-preservation to leave me where the fuck I had him fucked up at. Because that's the type of shit I preach. I practice what I preach. If I got you fucked up, you should most definitely leave me where I have you fucked up at. If you meet me and things is amazing and then I lose my fucking mind 2 years into it and I make things intolerable for you, I'm not trying to work with you. I'm draining you of resources, finance, energy, please. Okay? Metaphorically shoot my emotions down and leave me where I had you fucked up at. Because apparently I'm not grateful and I don't appreciate the connection. And the human I am, I don't feel like I would ever do that. You know what I mean? Because I've had messy relationships in my life, and that's part of the reason why, whether it was me doing it or someone else doing it to me, that's why I don't entertain anything like that anymore. I'm not going to even be the person anymore, and I suggest y'all be I'm not being the bigger person in the relationship anymore. And it doesn't mean I'm not going to be compromising to my new partner. All it means is, give me a reason on something good to stand on to compromise about. I'm not about to compromise all my morality and my judgment calls and my civil liberties and my fucking freedom and my life and my health in some situations where niggas want to cheat and shit and be doing everything under the sun and be in your fucking face fraudulent. I'm not risking all of myself, part of myself, a third of myself, an eighth of myself, or any parts for somebody else that isn't my child. And that kid out there deserves it all. But let's just say he just turned out to be are you good? You good? Alright. So, confirmation. God's like, yeah, worry about your kids. Because as soon as I started talking about him loudly, it's like and he didn't even do that. It was up to the apartment. But whatever. Double, triple, quadruple confirmation. The only people, technically, if you need to be breaking your back for, is your kids. And you should have help with that. You really should. God didn't create family units for people to do everything alone. Even if people don't stay together, a child makes you family. You know what I mean? I mean, obviously, if somebody's a neurotic piece of shit, there's nothing you can do about that. It's like, let's excommunicate that person, or parties. But, in the ideal way, yes, like, you're supposed to have help. You're supposed to be able to utilize, time and resources. You're supposed to be able to reset. You're supposed to be able to ground. You're supposed to be able to be in nature. So, long story short, y'all, big ass channel message. Key takeaways is don't be drinking and driving tonight. Please don't. Don't be drugging and driving tonight. Please don't. Alright? Don't be spending your money on some whore that's gonna go suck your friend's dick in the morning. Don't be out here placating yourself into an illusion that you're that guy and spending $500 at the club, ladies as well, to show out with your girls. And you got fucking bills to keep your utilities on for your fucking kids in 2 weeks. And you also get paid in 2 weeks, but what you gonna do in the meantime if you spend $300 tonight? You know what I mean? Like, some of y'all need to make scheduled financial decisions. If you know you don't get paid for 2 weeks and your money's already low because it was a paycheck that it was confirmation, a heavy bill loaded, what I call a loaded bill paycheck. So that paycheck, majority of it's gonna go to the bills. Yeah, you might have 80% of that check that pays majority of your big bills, your rent, your utilities, whatever, and then you have $150 that goes towards the savings, and then you have maybe that's your low week. Maybe you only have $200 of spending money, right? After you provided everything for the household, the bills, the groceries, all that necessity of stuff. You have $200 to play with. Why would you go out tonight and even spend, I would say, $75 of that in one evening to be seen out with your girlfriends in, I don't know, a new outfit that you could utilize at a better time when you have more money to spend and have an even better, bigger, grander time? Sometimes God makes you have patience and wait on things because it's better for later. You want to go out and spend, $150 tonight with your bitches at a bar where it's trash niggas at. You ain't going to leave with no numbers or no niggas. And if you do, it's going to be somebody else, man, from what I hear. So, I would just save your ducats for some of y'all. And I'm not calling nobody broke. I ain't disrespecting nobody. I'm just telling you what I'm hearing. And it's good financial advice. Actually, I'm not a financial advisor. But it's actually the financial advice about what I just said. Like, if you think about it, even if you were a little offended, I'm not calling you broke. I've had to make these decisions. I'm a single mother that's never gotten child support a day in her life. And a nigga tried to drain me of money and steal from me, my soul, my life, and my everything. Everything. So it don't, you know what I mean? I ain't saying this shit because I ain't been there. I know about a budget. Shit. I know more about budgets than I would like to sometimes, okay? Okay? Like, I'm not judging you. So just me to you. That's a lax state of mind, and that's a broke state of mind to go spend money like that knowing you need shit later. That's dumb. And that's actually a broken generational curse issue that maybe your mom spent money to make her feel good because she hated her fucking life. Okay, everybody need to feel good, but that's not fucking productive because you probably hate your life and your life probably sucks because you never have a backup money. So every time your brakes fail or a tire busts or something's late on a bill, you ain't never got it because you always playing catch up. You know why? Because you went out and bought a dress every 3 days from Rainbow with your extra money because it made you feel nice. Some of y'all need to get more mature with yourselves and stop indulging in fucking stupid pleasantries for short-term happiness, whether it's bitches, hoes, drugs, whatever. And how some of y'all got gambling addictions but don't never got no money? I ain't never understand no gambling addiction. That's the one addiction that I ain't gonna lie, I look at you a little funny. Because I'm just like, you compulsively like to throw money away. I mean, like even a shopping addiction, you get something out of it, right? You come home with shoes, stilettos, get fancy. You know what I mean? Food, it tastes good, it feels good. You know, you eat, you cook. You know, I don't know. You're addicted to Coke. Feel like Rick James. You know what I mean? But gambling, shooting some dice. Oh, that looked like jerking off. I'm sorry, y'all. Like, you know, playing cards, whatever. Pinochle. My grandfather loved pinochle. Pinochle. But it's like, my niggas, bitches too. It's like, 'cause I knew a old bitch that I ain't gonna talk about that lady. But it's, yeah, it's bitches too. But it's like, oh, so you like to throw money away. Like, those are some real addicts. In my head, you better off being addicted to crack and cocaine at the same motherfucking time. Ain't crack and cocaine the same thing? Okay, so crack and meth. I don't know. Fentanyl. No, fentanyl will kill you right away, don't it? I don't know. But gambling to me is like, it's a complete and utter waste. And that's how I feel like that's how you really know a motherfucker don't love themselves. For real. Gambling to me, I'm scared as shit. I'm scared of you. Because it's like, damn, you a masochist? You a money masochist? In my heyday, I would bend you over and beat you and just take that money if that's the type of shit you into. You know what I mean? You don't gotta go to the racetrack and bet $5,000 on Big Bertha who never wins just to, I need the underdog to win tonight, and then you lose everything and you ain't even got money to pay your mortgage and shit. You gotta dip into your 401k and call your parents. It's very specific. Sounds like my stepdad's story, actually. Maybe I was reliving something from my youth. It's another problem I have with gambling. My stepdad was a gambler. My mom always used to, that bitch. I don't like calling her my mother or whatever. It slipped out. But we get in the car in the middle of the night. She go down to Delaware Park. Chase after this nigga. Take his winnings out of his pocket. She probably cursed him with some type of bad luck. Stupid bitch. And then he would go lose. Take cash advances on his credit card and fucking lose. Like, devastating amounts of money. I mean, like, 40K, 50K, 60, 100K. Like, that just, like, my stepdad was very sturdy when it came to money, as far as making money, having money, backup money, accounts, all that shit. Shit, being with my mom's toxic, fucking retarded ass probably made that nigga lose more, and he just lost everything, including his fucking soul, if he even had one to begin with when he got with her, because his mother was actually real life Adolf Hitler. I dead ass feel like Adolf Hitler came back reincarnated in that fucking foul ass old bitch. I wonder if she's still alive. I don't talk to them people. I don't talk to my own family, let alone my brother's family. It's my brother's father. But y'all, listen, because gambling is, some people are taking risks. It's just in the air. Some of these risks are calculated and good, and some of these risks are not. Like, some of y'all about to go out on a first date, and it's not like a risk. It's like, you're going to be at the risk of falling in love. You know? Either tonight, I'm hearing this weekend or the next 3 to 4 weekends, y'all will be going on a date where y'all will be running the risk of falling in love. And some of the rest of y'all just risky business. Risking getting AIDS and shit. That seems very bad, but y'all do what you want. But I really do gotta go. If y'all want to see me later, I got to go. Hold on. Yeah, struggle love is not it. Hi, baby. Hi, my love. No, struggle love is not it. Thank all y'all for joining and come popping in. I love that. I love that for all of us. Oh my God. But I hope you guys had a good time. I will be back later. So yeah, like, share, follow, subscribe, book an alignment session, okay, book a tarot reading, you know, whatever, read a fucking book, but I will see y'all later. I love you guys.